Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV playthrough video. Today, now that I have some time between Heavensward and Stormblood, we're gonna finally be checking out something that I have had on my to-do list since the beginning, honestly. The Hildibrand quests. Now, I've been told it's an acquired taste of humor or comedy, so I guess we'll see what I think of that. And also, I'm not sure how long it's going to be. We might have to split it up into a few videos. So if you don't want to miss any of those, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Join the Discord if you want to get involved, hang out, or just stay updated. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's check it out. I hear you've been busy as a bee too. Seems half the whispers that come my way relate to your comings and goings. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask. Ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? Have you heard of Hildibrand before? In game? No. Out of game? Yes. No, I have not. To hear him tell it, he was Eorzea's greatest and most famous inspector. Still, I can't say I'm surprised you don't know him. To his credit, Hildibrand and his assistant had a knack for showing up when something shady was afoot. As for sussing out the culprits, well, he had his moments, though I hesitate to give him sole credit. Any road 5 years ago, he gets it in his head that he's cracked the code of Mazea's 7th verse. Dalmud, the calamity, all of it can be stopped, he says, so long as he finds the hero of prophecy. And when you know it, the hero is Hildibrand himself. How convenient. So he flies off towards Dalmud. Aye, that's right, he flew. Launches himself straight into the air somehow, ridiculous as it sounds. Of course, it's only logical that he's got to come back down, though it was only recently that we found his body. Oh, he's dead. What? I had a reason for bringing this up. Alright, so Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. She's a sweet lass, a bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. Zombies are most definitely not my forte. So if you're willing, I'd be grateful if you lent her a hand. As for where to find her, she's like to visit Hildibrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Try looking for her there first. Should I do this first person? I feel like I should do this stuff first person. It's kind of funnier, right? Oh, if only you were still alive, Inspector, you'd know how to stop these zombies. What zombies? Oh my lord. Ah, you there. Could it be? You've come to offer your services to me. Oh, but where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. Ahem. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as he made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We travelled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the Inspector to solve it with grace and style. But he's dead. But then there was the final case, the case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, he flew into the sky and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down and he did. Ooh, nap time. This is all a joke. A big funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now you'll burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! Had you fooled, eh?" And we'll laugh and laugh. Oh yeah, that guy. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son. Wait, this is the guy that owns the Manderville? Sniffle sob. They say no one remembers the Warriors of Light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. No, Gentleman Hero Hildibrand. I can never be the hero you are, but I'll do my best to try. She's just changing right there? Damn, that was quick, too. I, Nashu, Inspector Extraordinaire, will carry on your legacy. But it's raining. That outfit's totally inappropriate for the rain. But I'm fine with it. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a head zombie who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go to where these dapper zombies were last seen in southern Thanalan, you might find them. And then you could, you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work. Yes, that is sure to work. And the last one's dead. Show the curious parchment to what's-her-face. Did you find the zombies? You did? That's wonderful. I've been busy too. The head zombie will rue the day he meets me. You'll see. So tell me, what did you learn? Oh, so you weren't able to make new friends. That's a shame. But this parchment, this is a map of the Sagoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south. And look, there's something written here. A gentleman is rather than does. That sort of reminds me of, well, no matter. Let's see where this map takes us, assistant. Onward to the Sagoli. What the heck's she doing out here? How did you get out here? I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them and let them know we come in peace. And when the leader shows himself, we strike. A gentleman is rather than does. That's the secret code. Who summons the gentle dead men? They live, and we hunger. Well, this isn't good. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. It's Einstein! No, it's not. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. Up in the sky, look, it's a bird. No, it's an airship. No, it's the inspector. Oh, it's zombie inspector. We hear him, we obey. Nice, dude. Real elegant. It is you, it really is you. I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand of whom you speak? My name is Zombie Brand, devourer of brains, undead overlord extraordinaire. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord, you're a gentleman inspector. Inspector, overlord, inspector, overlord. Oh, Inspector, you're just confused is all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense back into that noggin of yours. With bombs. Stay your hand, milady. You know not what you do. I think she does. Even if I were the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more than likely to liquefy my... If crashing into the ground made you forget, then an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. Because that's how that works. I'll save you, Inspector. Or kill you trying. God, she really is a psycho. See, even if you acknowledge the possibility that this plan will result in my... Whoop. Death. Oh no. It's like a Gary's mod pose. Nice. At least he's not liquefied. Normally, I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would have preferred that you found a more elegant solution. I would prefer that you wear a more elegant outfit, but we can't all get what we want. Ah, he remembers me. Inspector Hildibrand remembers me. Yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. Wait, he's alive now? How did that work? What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. Well, we're about to find out. He's alive. Nice. A cute little flower. Ah, such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... what is this place? And for that matter, who am I? They seem pretty civilized. They're like, yep, you're dead. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have awoken at last. I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Could he perhaps be one of my many Oh, but what is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness, could it be a case? He's got his juju back. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sagoli Desert. I bet my life on it. Which means, Ul'dah is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that den of inequity could so violently trigger my keen investigator's sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. Okay. The only rumors I've heard are those about the weapon thief. Calls himself a duelist, or so I hear. But when you don't allow your opponents to refuse, well, it's more like a soloist. Wait, this is the guy that introduced... When I started in Ul'dah. This is the guy that introduced me. What's up, dude? I take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So, do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Wymond, hey Wymond! They'll almighty bugger me with a bleeding spirit. The dead have risen, and they're walking in the streets of Ul'dah. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you can see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. Nice. It's true, he's not a zombie. I checked. You do seem to be healed and healthy, which begs the question, how in the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Eorzea's champion has returned, and that he, and by that I mean I, shall bring this thieving duelist to justice. Heard about that, did you? Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of that fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable. I refuse to believe that the ever-inquisitive, ever-ambitious, ever-reliable Wyman is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Well, I make no promises, mind you, but there was some talk of a fair maiden. What said her most? This knave assaulted a young woman as well? The audacity. I should fly to her side at... Why, if it isn't the gentleman from the Sagoli. Serendipitous encounter indeed. Unless you too seek the belligerent duelist. Capital. It will be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away. Why doesn't she just tell him? Damn it, Hildy, I ain't told you the lass's name yet. Worst investigator ever. Well, too, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted or something in the Weaver's Guild most every day. Good luck with the inspecting, Inspector. My beloved pure heart was unlike anyone you've ever seen. Elegant, refined, perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You will bring it back to me, won't you? What is he doing? A priceless possession callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? Right? I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall scar all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for your pure heart. What he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated, having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Now then, Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Theft, sir, to be precise? My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left home the other day. After I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Colosseum, I realized it was gone. So the time and location of the theft are unknown, essential details without which we cannot solve the case. There is but one logical course of action, Miss Moon. To coax the hidden clues from your memories, we must reenact that fateful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I ask you? Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. If I may be so bold, Miss Moon, that strikes me as a most unusual happening. In any case, it appears to be completely unrelated to the theft. Let us next proceed to the Colosseum and see what you remember. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. I felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse, in shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 60 pounces, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. 120 pounces? Miss Moon, you're a remarkably strong woman. Which is precisely why you were targeted. No, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hated you with a passion. There sure are a lot of giant cases in Ulda, at the Weavers Guild, at the Sunsilk Tapestries, and here too. These crates are everywhere too. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open... Ah, of course. I still have plenty of explosives. Here, why don't you try? It'll be fun. Run. What the... Who are these guys? Oh God, have mercy. At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and a man. Resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness, he carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Inspector, we found the pure heart. These strange men sneaking around town in wooden crates had it. It's not what you think. We're not thieves, we're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm. And should she misplace an item from time to time, we collect it for safekeeping, nothing untoward. You deviants were behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve? Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Okay. Goddess, devotees? Ah, but of course. That I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. As I was elucidating but a moment ago, those fiends are obviously the ones responsible for the recent rash of weapon thefts, as those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Who is this? Well-informed woman. Lest you've forgotten, the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victims' weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Inspector Hildibrand, gentleman investigator, an agent of inquiry, I presume. You're looking well for a dead man. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. You'd be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good. The name of the man is... Huh? Where in the bloody hells do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. Okay, so this is going to be a running joke. Literally. I suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him. The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found in the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector might find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Haha, I wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well. Wait, what? I am Humphrey, and you are? There they come. Right on time. Alas, I've caught up with you. You there, young sir. I'm told you are a victim of the marauding duelist. Me, a victim? How amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Heh. Well, it was nothing compared to what I faced at Cartano. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us. Stuck in the middle with Master Lu we were. Corey, he was a dab hand with the old magic he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasties a man can... That man is no warrior of light. I guessed. Tell them, Elazar. Tell them how he lost and surrendered a sword that was not his own. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted that bastard with me father's blade. Bid him take it to a smithy for restoration. Even gave him gil to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, snivelling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. As if that's enough to set things right. Look at me, you bleeding whoreson. Look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. Poor guy. Alright, he beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the gil to pay the chirurgeon. I've no idea where he or the sword is. What am I supposed to do, huh? I can't give him what I don't have unless you help me find the sword. That's what you do, right? Help people? Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? And what of Elazar's flowing golden locks? Exactly. How will forsaking young Humphrey help the man he has wronged? We shall begin our search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. That travelling merchant Jonjapa is the one you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Is she falling asleep? She is. She's bored out of her fucking mind. Here they come. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not of one I can guarantee to be authentic. You see, any wares I determine to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the spring east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honourable man like Elazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there is a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water for the common folk in Camp Drybone. Tisk, tisk. You should endeavour to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me. I say we search the spring first, before declaring all to be lost. It occurs to me that I am not fully yet recovered from my accumulated injuries. It would not be prudent to immerse my body in water. Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many an occasion my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. Okay. Ah, this comforting scent. As though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Ah, the rel, ga. The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Massage him again. Right there, yes. Keep doing that, just like that. Just like, yes. Now once more with feeling. What game am I playing here? What's going on over there at Square Enix? Ah, never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. No sign of the sword John Japan mentioned, I see. Ah! Now I'm all wet. What was that, anyway? Did something cause you to... Oh, it's the sword. Sick. Once again, my instincts have guided us to our quarry. That I had you search that section of the spring was a stroke of sneeze? Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to Ul'dah and fetch you some new ones. How thoughtful of you, Nashu. While you're there, purchase a few bottles of hair tonic for Elazar as well. The newest, most potent blend you can find. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon all of Elazar's woes will be no more. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just as I remember. God bless you, sir. I never expected you would go to such lengths for two strangers without thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. That's what I'm saying. Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also bought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. He's so happy he's getting his hair back. Whoa! Inspector? Inspector Hildibrand? He's got a card in his head. There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be? A missive from an adoring admirer. Oh. It's an invite. This guy's just fucking pouring it on his head. Nice. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? No, you. It's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. The duelist? A challenge for me? Oh, at last the curtain rises. Very well. If I'm to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. Cue the sound effects. Hog? Oh. He steals the light. Dude, this guy's gonna have hair down to his fucking feet. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. Here it comes. He's gonna turn out like the Thing from Addams Family. He's incredible, so bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. He is exceptionally something. Core, Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. Oh shit, he totally doesn't suit that. Hildibrand. We Zelda now. This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies in a rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Who is this? He looks like he's an Empire dude. Ooh. What is this? Challenge accepted, my worthy opponent. You shall not claim the blade. With my, let's call it what it is, genius, I shall bring you to justice. Wait, you wish to duel with weapons, not wits? This bridge hardly seems appropriate for such an epic battle. Oh, Hildibrand will return in the 3 collectors. Nice. Episode 2. Hey, I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. Pumpkins sort of remind me of, no, it's gone. Never mind. Perchance you're curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I've identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection. Or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her. And should the duelist strike while I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort Tootsie in Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? Who this? Oh, it was you. Have you gone mad? That was an Amaljan arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants, they capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves for God's sakes, or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took from you your share or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You too. He's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildibrand. We should get going. Lady Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Again, as I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you're too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Common adventurer? Motherfucker, you know who I am? Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. What a bitch. Forgive us, Lady Durilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools. I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes. I read the mithril eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. Even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Uh-oh. Let me guess. Ah, but you may see for yourself, like every piece of my collection. He has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Wait for it. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. You know who it reminds me of? Jesse and James. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well? Or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... To be fair, you're not spending a single gil on me. Who dis? This is the guy from Ishgard. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late, busy solving a murder. Briardian, consulting inspector, at your service, my lady. Oh. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector. Sniff, sniff, rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildibrand, Manderville, and Nashu Mahakaraka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you've finished with these wastrels. You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briarden is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Where have you been, Maria? And where's my vase? She dropped it. There was this strange flying thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the Royal House of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you're not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. Oh. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect. At which point, you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it's a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Well, no, she's not gonna... Yeah, no, not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? I picked up the vase in Ulda, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase, I think. I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You're no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you? I'm going after Inspector Briarden. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Maria, dear, listen, if it gets dangerous, or if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? Look who it is. A pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. There's something in the water at the man's feet. Oh no. Do I spy the treasured vase of the Lady Durilda over... Oh dear. Does this belong to you, child? Did he sit on it? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. Your search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. By we, you mean me. There is but one person in all Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase. A man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low, so breathtaking are his works, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. We speak of him as one would of a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ulda, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck. For the following morning, they were found, beaten, bound, and gagged in Gold Court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of the thief, who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer. He sounds dangerous." Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. The chicken? Well, not really. It has been many moons since I last saw her, so to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help. The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome. If it is that hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Craig. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I've deduced that he is most like to be found in the vicinity of Blue Frog in northern Fanaland. It is there that we shall begin our search. The Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. A single blow to the head. Impressive. His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. The Doblin, the basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken. What the Cerberus? That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. This guy's a beast! Alas, it comes to this. Though every fibre of my being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. I am Manderville doing only what Manderville can. From the peaks of Kurthis to Thanalan. Manderville man. I cannot avert mine eyes. That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Manderville. Nice! We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge, go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Manderville can. This thing? You want me to dance in front of this thing? Manderville, man. Something, Thanalan. Ooh, what is that? Are they pickaxes? Or is that the hammer? Chicken. You see him anywhere? Fancy yourself a Manderville man? You would do what only a Manderville can. Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Manderville man. He comes. Whoa! What the? Why has he got no clothes on? Ho ho ho, you've naught to fear from me. Not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the chimera. Okay. Godbert. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? Oh shit. By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Okay, what beef these two got? Whoa! Yeah, he's not winning this race. Jeez, look at this guy. This guy's a fucking beast. What? He moves at the speed of light. Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville. Is he suplexing him? Yo. Shit. Oh no, he's gonna be dead again. 10 years, Hildibrand, 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Son? You're Hildy's father? Oh shit. Godbert the goldsmith's a Manderville man. Smithing as only a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan fit for a Manderville man. Okay. Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. Naked guys is dancing in front of children. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. Why is he so serious? Ha! Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Nice. Wow. Hold your applause until the end. Baron God, guide my hammer. Shit. Oh, nice. Look how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You've completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Thanks, Dad. Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I'm an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you'd put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I'm an inspector, Father. I can be naught else. Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. Yes. You spoke of the thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his. And Kindu as well, I should think. Chicken, I see you two possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad am I to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me, I shall follow it on. Mother, I brought you the vase. By the gods, have you all no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you find this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now see here, Lady Durilda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Wait, how did she know? Gaudy trash. Lord Manderville, sir, I did not realize you'd arrived. Though I know it's nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Why does this guy not own any pants? Oh, it does, my lady. It does indeed, especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Ah, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildibrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist's threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Wait a minute. Your father is Lord Godbert Manderville, the man who took Eolande Quiveron's seat on the Syndicate? It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years, of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briardian. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Durilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine, our plans have advanced to a stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the treaty blade through a merchant named Jujampa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Durilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real treaty blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You're superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? Sigh. The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. Ha ha ha. A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Curthis. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Oi! Pray forgive my lateness. She nearly fell asleep again. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd wielding brute dressed in red? A ridiculous outfit. A ridiculous outfit. Oh, now I'm intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? Haha, what reasons indeed. It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you're one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. At ease, Sergeant, they're with us. More small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else. But, sir, Bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, and should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you. After administering the requisite beating, haha. Good, you're still... Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as we are. Come, Nashu, we too must answer the call of duty. Oh, Greg. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there. You see that just now? No? I don't think me eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Inspector, over there, look. What is it, Nashu? Pray tell me what you see. Aha! I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. Why, hello there, my friends. Is aught amiss? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu, we've lingered here overlong. We must egress post-haste. There is naught out of the ordinary here. No luck, The chicken. We have scoured every elm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that, having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildibrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Yeah. Oh. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. Appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even find a weapon to use. Nice. By the 12, is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? However did you find it? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavour to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should worse come to worse. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium. Hey Greg. I wonder if we'll find him in the east. Come now, how hard can it be to find a large man dressed in red in Curthis? Yeah. How hard can it be? Wherefore art thou my nefarious nemesis? 'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sense it too, don't you? Chicken. Wait, what was his weapon? It wasn't the spear, was it? Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? It wasn't a spear. If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects, it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was wielded a musket barrel. Sounds intriguing. Just one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearn to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. Chicken. Oh look, we found it! That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely you cannot be serious. Grr, now you call me Shirley? No matter, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many a man together. I will not relinquish it again. Chicken. Then we are at an impasse. Oh. No. Oh. No. Oh. No. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you're grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man, who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Yes, yes, Greg. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Yes, yes, Greg. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. Greg, the chicken. A confession of what? I have done naught wrong. Bah, you're all beyond reason. Ah yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are. Even that imbecile doesn't. So let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. I don't want to kill Greg. What you doing there, buddy? Nashu? Miss Ellie? Ah, my good man, it is a relief to hear your footfalls. As you have doubtless deduced, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Oh, pretty. Where the hell are we? Greg. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. It took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. Silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. Aye, I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. Greg. For Gilgamesh, it is an embiggening time. What? He got embigged. Chicken. You didn't get that big. Alright. I'm doing this unsynced because the cues are just ridiculous. Chicken! Let's see if I can do this. I should be able to, right? All right.
Go on, Engineer. It's Toad, your favorite.
Oh, I'm a chicken. Oh shit. I'm not a chicken. I'm a frog. I'm dying though. 6 seconds. Oh, I should have this no problem, dude. Alright. Okay. Shit. Am I still killing him on damage?
Rotten rocket. Halt!
Oh my god. "20 seconds of this? Oh no, I might be dead. I should really be popping Wanderer's Paeon to avoid any more of this shit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pop that. Hit that.
Fine, I admit it.
Wait, he's dead?
Fighting all in is just too much for me. Not.
Oh no.
Everything. Why, I've been hurt. This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious.
He disappeared. Those are bombs. Okay, I gotta chase him. Alright, this is easy enough, honestly. I'll leave my barrage for him, I guess. The music is banging, though. The shit slaps. Oh my god, there's so many chickens.
Hold that thought. I must say, I quite enjoy these puzzles. I feel we've gained an understanding. I will pound you.
What are these? I forgot my thing again. Does that mitigate it? 67. Get out of this. That was close. Ah, I didn't get a chance to hit it. Shit. I can't use abilities. Wait, are the chickens trying to kill me? Oh no! Okay, we hit that. Boom. Hit our MIDI. Hit that. Oh, didn't mitigate the minimum. Pop that. Okay, nearly dead. Wait, is it that thing that... Oh, I see. Eek. Eek. Okay, he's nearly dead. Oh shit, I don't like this.
I won't cook out so easily.
2%. And he's dead. Sick.
Well then.
Well then.
That's enough of a beating for now.
Dude. Give me the weapon. Did you just jump? Yeah. Oh no. Greg. Cool. Well, that was fun. Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. Still has no pants on. I thought she was being knighted. Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. Not even a thanks. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. Thanks, bro. All's well that ends well, right, Inspector? Though it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Briardian. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Oh no. Did we just give the sword to... Oh no. Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade? Briardrian, what are you doing, bro? Some inspector you are. Is that a mask? Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Genius. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Aha! Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? She's still sleeping. In the head. Oh, he missed it this time. He gets it in the head. Nice. Deserved. Wouldn't that kill him, though? Hey, I'm just saying. We didn't see Hildibrand do that. He didn't fall over, crying. I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardian. Piss off. Whoa, dude. Language. 400 years I've slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. A many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and wording is the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Yes, yes. Very well, I and I alone, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. What? You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon. We've seen Hildibrand run. He's pretty fast. He's faster than this. He's just playing with him. How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Well, I suppose it's a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Aww. Not bad, Hildy, not bad at all. You're indeed a Manderville man. The pants. Mark my face, oh phantom of many faces, for it is the face of the... The fiend dares lay claim to the maiden's virtue. Who is this? A seed of jealousy quickened within the spectre's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Find out next time. Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife? Tune in next time. There's that thing again. Hey, what's with the goggles those men are wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give a pair. I guess we'll find out next time. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It really helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a new upload. Also, follow me on Twitch if you haven't yet. All the links are in the description below. Come say hi, hang out during streams. I hope to see some of you guys over there. Anyway, peace.